Welcome to our Hansen 5th grade video. It's all about grit.
If you take perseverance
and add passion,
that equals grit. It means you keep trying.
It also means that you never give up.
Passion is striving for your dreams. Perseverance is achieving success in something that is difficult.
There's many ways you can try harder.
You can study more.
You can also go ask for help if you need it.
Let's say you're taking a math test and some of the problems you didn't understand.
If you don't get a good score on the test,
you can always try again next time.
It's the same thing if you're out riding your bike.
if you fall off and you are not hurt, get up and try again.
Therefore, never give up.
Always believe in yourself.
If you don't,
you won't be able to do it.
always have grit.
I can accept failure, but I can't accept not trying. Michael Jordan.
Rosa Parks showed grit many times in her life. Here are a few.
She would not let somebody take her seat on the bus just because she was an African American. Because of this problem, she set up an organization to help solve this problem.
She knew that she would get in trouble, but she had to stand up for other African Americans.
She would not give up on making things fair between African Americans and white people. Also, she was able to stand up for African Americans because she knew that they were treated unfairly.
She was a role model because other African Americans stayed home from work and school because they didn't want to ride the bus. So they would walk or ride a cab to school or work. She was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal as well as the Presidential Medal of Freedom because she was not afraid to stand up for what was right.
I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work by Thomas Edison.
Martin Luther King was a very important person who showed grit because when he led his marches, everyone discriminated against him, but he kept leading the marches.
He gave a very emotional speech. The speech was given in Washington, D.C. about his wonderful dream where all people were treated fairly.
He won a Nobel Peace Prize award on October 14th, 1964.
One way he showed grit was that he never gave up and he kept trying to get equal rights for everyone.
Another way he showed grit was that he always thought that no one should be judged by the color of their skin but by their character.
Winners never quit and quitters never win by Vince Lombardi.
There we go.
Welcome to the Grit Games. We have invited 5 people to join us today and run the obstacle course.
The winner will receive a free trip to Hawaii.
Before we start, we would like to tell you the definitions of fixed and growth mindsets.
A person with a fixed mindset thinks they're born talented, thinks they have to work hard to be better, and thinks that they give up easily.
A growth mindset is when someone doesn't give up. This is called grit. Let's see what mindset each of you has as the competition warms up.
I have no doubt it just comes easily to me.
Hey, thanks for helping me practice.
You're welcome. You too.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, what's the best contestant win?
I intend to.
took a lot of hard work before I started to see improvement. But I appreciate everyone's help. Thank you.
Hey, yo, wake up. Race is over. Go home.
A lot of people run a race to see who is fastest. I run to see who has the most guts, who can punish himself into exhausting pace, and then at the end, punish himself even more. Steve Prefontaine.
Grit is when somebody was picking on me and the next day I stuck up for myself.
Grit is when I was little, I couldn't ride my bike. I got really frustrated, but when I asked my mom and dad to help me, I finally got it.
I had a great teacher who helped me, and I finally got it.
Grit is when I was learning to do a back bend, I kept on falling, but I knew if I got help, if I practiced enough and had help, I could do it. So I kept on trying, and I got it. When I moved here to Iowa, and I felt like a no one, and then I started playing with friends, and I let myself heal.
The day before, my family went to Florida, but when I thought about it, I could just spend more time with my sister.
Grit is, math was not easy for me, but I kept practicing until one day I got 100% on the test. I was very happy and proud of myself.
Is when I couldn't do a dance move, and so I couldn't finish my dance, so I worked at it and I got it.
I could not get a qualifying time for swimming. I got frustrated, but I kept trying and I finally got one.
Grit is when I had to put my dog down and I was crying. It was okay to cry, and I cried as long as I needed to.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Vince Lombardi.
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart has grit because she was the first girl to fly across the Atlantic alone.
It was also considered unladylike for a girl to fly by herself anyways.
She did not let that stop her.
This is how Michael Jordan showed grit.
Michael Jordan showed grit by never giving up on his dream and making it to North Carolina even though he didn't make his high school career.
He was drafted into the NBA and became the best player to ever play the game.
He played for the Washington Wizards, then the Chicago Bulls.
Now Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets.
Michael Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots in his career. He lost almost 300 games. 26 times he was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. Michael Jordan failed over and over again in his life, and this is why he succeeded.
This is how Michael Jordan showed grit.
If you quit once, it becomes a habit. Never quit. Michael Jordan.
Okay, class, it's time for our test.
The test has 10 questions on it. Try your hardest.
I'm nervous.
I'm not. I know I will do great because I am so good at this unit.
No talking, please. It's time to start the test.
I'm done.
I'm done too, and I feel great about my test.
But I was done first, and I probably did the best.
I'm so nervous about this test. I can't finish it. I don't know any of the answers. Give up.
Come on, Ella, you can do it. Even if it's hard for you, you can still try.
Ella, have you ever heard of grit?
Grit.
Class, could you tell Ella what grit is?
Oh yeah, we can tell her about grit, Mrs. Estep.
Grit, what is that?
Grit is when you persevere through a hard situation.
It means you don't give up even if something's hard.
Grit shows that you can be persistent, and that helps you do better on everything.
So even if something is difficult, I can try my best, and that means I'm showing grit?
Yeah, and when you get your test back, and if it's not the score that you want, you can make a plan to study and practice more for next time.
I will try that.
Okay, class, it's time for our test.
This test has 5 questions on it.
studied more for this test and I tried my best. It was hard, but I didn't give up. I hope I did well.
Great job, Ella. 80%? Wow, that's a lot better than I did on my last test. I practiced and grit paid off. I wasn't sure of some answers, but I tried my best. And I did well.
You showed a lot of grit, Ella, and your score went up.
Way to go. You showed determination and you persevered.
Grit really does make a difference.
Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Kevin Durant.
Here are some examples of fixed mindset quotes.
I know that I'm so good I don't need to practice anymore.
It's good enough.
I give up.
This is too hard for me to learn.
Now here are some examples of growth mindset quotes. They are way more healthier than fixed mindset quotes.
I'm good, but I can always learn more.
I can't do this yet, but I can keep trying.
I can't draw very well, but my art is good to me.
Keep on trying, don't give up.
Yeah, keep on trying over and over until you think you made yourself better.
Why do we fall down so that we can learn to pick ourselves back up, Batman?
22, Alex Morgan was the youngest player on the national team at the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup.
This is a really cool fact. At a young age, she broke her ankle, but did not stop playing soccer.
Okay, wait, I'm going to pause.
In the 2012 London Olympics, she scored the winning goal in the 123rd minute of the semifinal game against Canada.
Hi, my name is Amaya, and I'll be telling you a fun fact about her. She was one of the best women's soccer players ever.
Now back to Ronnie Fox Live. Today we'll be starting Ronnie Fox and the shark that bit Ronnie Fox. So Ronnie, how did you feel when you got bit by the shark?
Well, I was just spearfishing and then a shark came up to me and badly bit me around my chest and arm.
So Ronnie, how did you feel when you got bit by the shark?
I felt like I was going to die.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how painful did it feel?
Infinity.
So would you ever go back to that experience again?
I would be delighted because sharks are supposed to hurt people.
You do not know I don't like you, right?
Why? Sharks are the best.
You don't remember?
Oh, well, there was that one time I bit you and...
Let's not forget about Matthew here, anyway.
Sure.
So, any more questions, Matthew?
Yeah, I have a few more questions, and this is one of them. How many stitches did you get?
Well, I'm pretty sure I got the world record of the universe with 554 stitches.
Well, I don't know the world record of stitches, but I do know that 554 stitches are a lot. That tells me you showed grit after this really bad experience.
I did show grit after I got bit. I kept going to stay alive and work with the doctor so I could get better. I didn't give up even though it was so painful.
Well, thanks for sharing your story with us, Ronnie. That's all for today, folks.
Does that mean it's time for a snack?
No!
So tomorrow we're going to be showing George Washington live.
Ready? Yes. Give me a G.
G!